Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tackling a monthly chore that, let's be honest, we all wish was just a little bit easier and faster to deal with. We're going to dive into exactly how to conveniently and securely pay your Boston Water and Sewer Commission bill online. We are basically going to transform this routine task into a seamless, highly secure, and time-saving digital process that actually benefits both you and your community.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with going green with online payments, then walk through the customer portal registration steps, look at online payment methods and autopay, and finally cover alternative options and support.
So, Part 1. Going green with online payments, where convenience meets sustainability.
Moving your bill from a physical envelope right to your smartphone? It's a total game changer. It obviously saves you time, but it also acts as a completely contact-free, eco-friendly upgrade to your daily routine. It's really about bringing your household utility management into the modern digital age, making it a frictionless part of your day rather than, a tedious chore where you're hunting down stamps and envelopes.
And speaking of going green, while you do your part with paperless billing, the Boston Water and Sewer Commission, or BWSC, is actively doing theirs out in the community. Take the Talbot Avenue Stormwater Treatment Vault over in Dorchester, for example. It is genuinely fascinating. They literally lowered this massive, charcoal-based filtration vault into the ground to replace a 100-year-old drainage structure. Its whole job is to pull significant amounts of phosphorus and suspended solids right out of the water before they can ever discharge into the Charles River. It's a pilot project to protect local habitats and water quality. So, when you choose to go digital and reduce paper waste, you're directly aligning with a much wider, citywide initiative for a cleaner Boston.
All right, let's get into Part 2. Customer Portal Registration Steps, Getting Started.
Your journey kicks off right on the official BWSC homepage. If you look closely at the top right corner, you'll spot a green button labeled My Account. That is your gateway. You just navigate to that button to begin setting up your profile on what they call the Customer Self-Service Portal, or CSS for short.
But wait, before you start clicking away, let's get your info together. To enroll, you're going to need 3 specific things: a valid email address, your new BWSC account number, and your activation code. Now, if you don't happen to have a recent physical bill sitting on the kitchen counter to grab those numbers from, no sweat. The website actually provides a really convenient lookup tool to help you retrieve that exact information. Once you've got those 3 items gathered up, you are ready to officially register on the CSS portal.
Okay, so here is where first-time users almost always get tripped up. Understanding the difference between the verification code and the activation code. They are 2 entirely different things. First, the verification code. This gets emailed to you from Microsoft on behalf of BWSC, and its only purpose is to verify that the email address you entered actually belongs to you. The activation code, on the other hand, is a specific code found printed right on your physical BWSC bill. You absolutely need this one to activate your account inside the CSS portal. Keep the purposes of those 2 codes straight, and I promise your registration process will be incredibly smooth.
Moving right along to Part 3. Online payment methods and autopay, automating your chores.
You have a ton of flexibility here when it comes to how you actually want to pay. The portal seamlessly accepts electronic payments directly from your checking or money market account. Or if you're more of a plastic person, they take debit cards as well as major credit cards, specifically MasterCard, Visa, and Discover.
Now, I know data security is a huge deal, especially with municipal websites. So it is a massive relief to see their official policy on this. BWSC does not store your credit, debit card, or banking information in its systems. Seriously, they do not keep it. That's a great practice and a huge win for anyone worried about the risks of municipal data breaches.
Instead of hoarding that sensitive financial data on their own servers, BWSC uses a highly secure, trusted third-party vendor called Paymentus to handle all the actual transaction processing. So whether you are using the Quick Pay feature, making a one-time payment inside the CSS portal, setting up autopay, or even using the pay-by-phone interactive voice response system, Paymentus is the secure engine running quietly in the background, making sure your data stays fully encrypted and protected.
And hey, if you're someone who never wants to worry about a missed deadline or a frustrating late fee ever again, setting up autopay is the ultimate goal here. It takes just a few clicks. First, log into the CSS portal. Next, find the autopay icon right there on your main account dashboard. Finally, you'll enroll using your activation code and agree to the terms allowing Paymentus to initiate the electronic debit. After that, boom, you're done. Your bill will automatically pay itself each month.
To finish off your complete digital transformation, you'll definitely want to stop the physical mail from piling up entirely. To do this, just navigate over to the My Information page within your account. There, you'll see the e-bill icon. It looks like a little computer monitor. Click that icon and you will officially stop receiving paper mail. Instead, you get a convenient paperless bill in your inbox every single month.
Which brings us to part 4, alternative options and support. We've got you covered.
Of course, technology isn't for everyone, and the BWSC keeps traditional payment avenues open to ensure total accessibility. If you prefer offline methods, you can easily pay by mail. Just send a check or money order directly to their office at 980 Harrison Avenue in Boston, zip code 02119. Or if you're someone who likes to handle business face-to-face, you can pay in person by visiting those exact same BWSC offices on Harrison Avenue. They are open to the public Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now here is a very important number you really need to lock into your memory: 30. If you ever review your bill, whether it's the physical copy or the e-bill, and you honestly believe the amount is wrong, you have exactly 30 days from the billing date to notify the commission that you are disputing the charge. That clock starts ticking on the billing date, folks, so do not delay if you spot an anomaly.
So how exactly do you go about disputing a bill, or getting help if you just can't get the CSS portal to work right on your browser? It's really simple. The dedicated customer service team is just a phone call away. You can reach them directly at 617-989-7800. Whether you're identifying an error for a dispute or you just need some technical handholding to get your autopay set up, that is the magic number you need to dial.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final thought. By making this switch, you aren't just crossing a chore off your list, you're actively supporting a more sustainable city. So, the only question left is, how much time are you going to save this month when you let the CSS portal do all the heavy lifting for you?
And before we go, just a quick reminder that city infrastructure and digital platforms are always evolving. Disclaimer time. The information in this explainer is based on current BWSC policies. Please always verify payment details, accepted methods, and office hours directly with official Boston Water and Sewer Commission sources, as policies are always subject to change. Thank you so much for joining me to learn about this today, and I really hope this helps make managing your household just a little bit easier.